I love food so much. I have a bittersweet relationship with it. How do people have the audacity just thinking about choosing turkey bacon over delicious pig bacon? I don't know. I kind of understand it now. It's finally like happening to me, and I'm loving it. I still have a lot of problems with eating, like choosing correct foods. I still eat pork bacon. My girlfriend does not like turkey bacon, so once in a while we'll head out and get some bacon, and I'll portion it at that point. But the whole mentality shift of wanting healthy foods started after I started exercising and making that a habit. When I started seeing progress in being consistent with my workouts and seeing those centimeters be shaped off my body, it was good. It was great. I was happy. I felt like, hell yeah, I'm doing everything right. I was hitting the goals with my workouts. I didn't care about the meal plan or whatever I was eating. I was just solely focused on making exercise a habit and going out there. Until I plateaued, and I needed to challenge my body a bit more with certain exercises, which also meant that I needed to definitely change the way I ate. And I didn't know it at the time, but my body, the entire time, my entire lifetime, was actually letting me know the foods that I was putting in my body was not giving me the nutrition I needed in order to perform well. Not just for these workouts that I'm doing or these exercises, but for my day-to-day, my job, my relationship with my family, my friends, how I treat my home, how I slept, even how I viewed life. I know that sounds a bit intense, but hear me out on this. One day I took note after eating a delicious double-double, a burger with fries and a chocolate shake. I took mental note of how I felt after. And I was tired, I was bloated, I was sweaty. My tummy it was a little bit uneasy, but not as much, but it was more of my energy was just so drained. I felt like a lazy motherfucker right after I ate that meal, which then led me to, be having more horrible thoughts about who I am as a person. And the worst part is that I was still hungry. The following day, I had the same routine, but instead of that double-double with fries and a chocolate shake, I had salmon, I had broccoli, and I had couscous. And I felt fucking great. I felt so good. I was energized. I was hydrated. I felt light and full, which is probably the most important part. I felt full. And, there might have been other factors into that, but from then on there, I decided to start taking the mental note, okay, how do I feel after I eat these foods that are supposed to be good for me, and these foods that, are literally trash. And I know that they're trash, and I'm not supposed to be eating them. And I always felt on top of the world when I chose a healthier option. And it wasn't easy, and it's still kind of not easy. I mean, it's easier, because now my whole mentality is completely changed, which is awesome. I'm still dealing with going out and having a burger here and there, except this time I am thinking about portioning and making the meal more balanced. So I'll ask for a lettuce wrapped burger instead of the bun, and if I do want the bun, then I'll ask no fries, and I'll always skip the drink unless I forget my hydro or something, then I'll ask for water. Yeah, I mean, if you're having a hard time choosing healthier options, try making a mental note. Better yet, write it down. Write down how you're feeling. What did you eat? Was it a balanced meal? Did it bring you positive thoughts? I think, honestly, that's a good way to start, is just, do you feel good about yourself right after? Anything that will help you remember that great feeling to start wanting to change your mind and eat healthier. 2 more things that I do want to mention. If you are yearning to eat healthier, be open about trying new healthy options. If you see someone with like an alternative Oreo, which that's how it happened with me, ask them, like, hey, like, how do you like it? How did you find this? And just start talking to them and start researching through them, especially since if there's someone that knows more about, nutrition than you, get to know them. I have a few people at my work that they live a very healthy lifestyle, and every time I work with them, I'm always asking questions like, hey, like, do you have any, alternative options for this? Or like, oh, hey, what are you eating today? Like, oh, that looks awesome. That looks cool. Sometimes I do see us, people who are not living that healthy lifestyle. Sometimes we make fun of like, oh, that person's, oh, they're eating fish today, or oh, they're doing this. I've seen that a lot, and you know what? I think we need to stop that, because you're making things worse for yourself. And instead of trying to make jokes on it, go up to them like, hey, like what are you eating? Like, oh, where did you get that? Do you like it? Do you like, trying new things on that? I don't know, just try to get to know what they're eating. And I guarantee you they will love your questions. I think us big people, we get scared. We think that they're judging us or whatever. And you know what? Most of the time, actually all the time, I think I maybe met one person who was, being an ass, but because that's their natural, attitude and personality. But anyways, you don't want those people in your life anyways. But every time I did ask those people, the people who eat healthier, they were always so happy and excited to be sharing it with me. To me, it's awesome at the fact that they're really wanting to help too, and they're willing to share that information that probably also took them a while and a long time too. Like, you gotta be kind of taking that advantage, but also be grateful at the fact that, hey, you have something. We're always trying to make excuses and everything that, hey, like, I can't, I don't know how to eat better, so I'm just gonna eat whatever I think is good. My last advice on starting to eat or starting to like healthier foods, don't go cold turkey on it either. Don't cut it off all at once. I've mentioned it before. Take it slow. Take it steady. Trust the process. Trust the process. I have had so much trouble with that, and I'm learning to trust the process in everything that I'm doing too, or anything that I'm like working on. Start with a healthier snack. Add in one veggie or fish plate in your meal a week, or you know what? Better yet, my favorite. If you like going to fast foods all the time, why don't you make it at home instead? I'm pretty sure those ingredients are super easy to find, and it's probably even cheaper for you. Actually, it is cheaper. I'm gonna tell you, it is cheaper. I've done that. I love Taco Bell so much. I love Taco Bell and I love In-N-Out. Okay, I have those two things. And I realized, hey, I can get more bang for my buck if I make it at home. And two, it's a lot healthier because I get to control exactly what goes in it. A little bit more. I'm not killing the cow or, feeding it and shit. So I think that would be a great option for people who love to cook and those who don't know how to cook but want to learn. And it's a great skill to have. Alright guys, let me know what types of snacks and healthy meals y'all have been eating and stuff. I really want to know, because, hey, let's try it out together. Probably sure in the next video too. See what I'm eating. Alright guys, I'll be seeing ya. Peace!